Tonight on News West 9 at 6, a veteran educator accused of kidnapping. Tonight, the Permian Basin is asking, how did a search for a student end up at a teacher's front door? News West 9's Sydney Jolivet spoke to a local criminal defense attorney to better understand a case like this one. Sydney, what did you learn today?
A teacher's first duty is to report, not to harbor. Investigators say Tracy Garza's decision traded her classroom for a jail cell and a felony kidnapping charge.
Teachers play a huge role in children's lives and students' lives. I do want to reiterate, though, that there is an obligation.
That obligation is one Tracy Garza allegedly chose not to abide by. On Friday, February 13th, a 15-year-old girl was reported missing after she didn't return home from Permian High School. The next day, she's seen less than a mile away at a local Chick-fil-A with Tracy Garza. Garza told investigators she took the girl because of allegations about her home life. Ector County ISD officials reacted quickly, calling Garza's actions unacceptable and confirming she is no longer employed by the district. But attorney LaTon White says her intentions, good or bad, don't matter if she bypassed the system.
Anytime that there is suspicion of abuse or neglect of a child, must be reported to law enforcement within 48 hours of that suspicion being raised. And the key term there is suspicion. You do not have to have proof that any abuse or neglect is happening. If you believe it's happening or you suspect it's happening, you have an obligation to report it.
Garza bonded out of Ector County Jail on Thursday, February 19th. LaTon explained that the $25,000 bond is typically based off of the severity of the kidnapping charge.
This is more complicated than just a typical Good Samaritan complaint would be because of the issue of mandatory reporting. There is reference in the affidavit to some concern on the teacher's part that the teenager's home life was not good or she had some concerns about it. If that is the case, that does trigger mandatory reporting. It doesn't allow you to intervene and act on your own behalf.
The big question now is whether the allegations Garza cited about the student's home life will be investigated. A sobering reminder of how important it is to follow protocol when it comes to student safety. News West 9 will continue to track this story as it moves into the court system. Reporting in Odessa, I'm Sydney Jolivet, News West 9.